Welcome back to Timberborners, the only beaver soap with copious amounts of poop. This is season 7, episode 2. Set after update 5. Can I keep my beavers alive? I really hope so, because it's only episode 2. Yes, hello fellow engineers, and welcome back to Timberborners. Unfortunately, I did all that in the night cycle. Bloomin' night cycles in games, I hate them. I hate them. Nearly as bad as architects. Anyway, sun is rising, we can see what's going on now. And you'll notice we are in the middle of a drought. We have 2 days remaining, but while the drought is going on, there's no water flowing down. Usually water comes from up in these 2 water sources, flows down here, nice and lovely, flows past our city and then down the edge of the map there. And then we've also got do you remember this? The poop water, the bad water source. But anyway, we've got to survive this drought. Now you can see last time I built this dam here, which means we have water constantly down there. I'm no longer pumping my wood. I've turned off both of these deep water pumps, which means this water should just stay there, hopefully without evaporating, meaning that all of our crops are still growing, all of our trees are still growing and everything. We've got 120 water remaining, just 1.7 days. So I think we're good. We've currently got 11 beavers on us. We got 3 little baby beavers, all named after my loving Patreons, of course. But yeah, I think we're pretty good. One thing I do need to do, this is sort of fairly urgent. We've got our science hut over here. We're collecting science, up to 36. We're going to need that to unlock various technologies and stuff. But I've noticed in here is Susan Thayer, which is fine, but Scientist Nate is about to grow up. So when they do, we're gonna have another scientist available. So what I'm thinking, let's double the amount of science we're making. Then at least our builders, they're not just sat around twiddling their thumbs. Because I don't think they have much else to build. Oh yeah, they're building down here. I forgot about this. So last time, I thought for some reason the poop would be like constant. I didn't think the bumhole of the map would like dry up so quickly and stop producing poo, but it has. I do think the bad water discharge, if I can unlock and then build this, which as you can see takes a lot of resources, like proper late game resources, but I can open and close these at will. So I could keep this running the entire time, which means I'll have a constant stream of poo through my map, which I think is exactly what I want, right? And if you're asking like, why? It's because I can keep this running like all the time. So I can literally just fill this entire stream up with these power wheels and I'll have constant free power. Poo power. Pooer. Anyway, for now I've noticed why have our breeding pods stopped working? Oh, we're not having berries. I got no one picking berries. Right, unpause that. I need to high prioritize that. Chris, you're back on berry duty. Wait, wake up, Chris. Stop sleeping on the path. Wake up. You got to pick up berries. Because, yeah, we need berries to make new beavers. Everyone knows a beaver costs 5 water and 5 berries, and we don't have any berries. Anyway, we're on to the last day of the drought. So I think we should survive that fairly easily. I'm hoping we can get these done. I think we've got enough logs. I'll tell you what then. Let's up the priority of these. So we got these 4 guys. They're all builders now. Let's up the priority of these 2 because I want to get these built ASAP. Because very shortly, as I said before, this stream is going to be flying down with poo water. And any beavers stood in its way, they will get contaminated, covered in poo. You don't want a stinky beaver. So we really need to get these built whilst this riverbed is dry, and then that should be able to run a fairly decently sized like industrial area down here. In the meantime, I need to think sort of long term. I've noticed up here there's like a big pool of water, so it may be worth trying to get up to here to like get these berries perhaps. Now in order to get up to there, I would need stairs, which I did unlock last time. They cost 4 planks each though, so I'm trying to look for like the easiest way up. I think wherever I go, I'm going to need some sort of block. Like either a platform, which I haven't unlocked yet because I don't have science, or a dam piece. I don't really want to put a dam piece up there. I mean, maybe I could unlock a levee, just 12 logs. I need 120 science though. Yeah, I do need that science. We're only on 50. I'm thinking actually, maybe I want to go like from the water, because hang on, let me just click on a beaver at random. Koyokoi, if you have a look at their basic needs, they need some wet fur. So if I give my beavers a reason to get wet, then hopefully they shouldn't really complain about it. So what I'm thinking, we do stairs there, then we rotate and wang them there. all the way up this thing. That's where I'm going to need the platform. Then up there and up there. And do paths in between all of them. And paths in the water there. That's where they'll get the wet fur. So that will allow us to get up there once we have the platform unlocked. Ooh, the inventor hut is already in. Right, where's Scientist Nate gone? Oh, he's become a forester. No, you're destined for such sciencey things. Why are you a forester now? If I just pause the forester as Scientist Nate. Yes, he's become a scientist. Love it. Okay, right. And it's the evening of the last day of the drought. 0.2 days remaining. So when we wake up, we should get water back down here. We'll also get the poo water. Remember, those two combined will flow through these water wheels and we will have power, which means we can continue making planks. And we're going to need a whole load of planks to make these stairs. And honestly, I think it's pretty urgent I get up there in general, just because we've nearly picked all the berries down here as well. So the sun is rising. The drought has ended, which means cycle 2 begins. So we should see some poo water coming out of this bum. And in the bottom we've got, yeah, look, water's coming out the water sources. That's rejuvenating the land. So both of those combine down to there. How's the poo water doing? I don't see any poo water yet. Is it a bit slower than water sources? That's quite interesting. What if I speed up a little bit? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, so there's the poo water. Okay, good. So poo water definitely returns every single season. Good to know. I need to get these 2 log pumpers back on. So always set those as the highest priority. And then we can unpause both of those. So Klishnikov has gone in 1. We've got, Scientist Nate. Jack of all trades, master of none, despite his name. So you can see the poo water is combined now. Look at all the contaminated ground. I assume that will make my beavers sick. I'm quite scared of them doing that though. Down here, yes, the 4 water wheels are moving. How much power are we actually making? Oh, like 300 horsepower. Oh, more than 300 horsepower. 400 horsepower. All the horses. There's so many horses. Okay, so we're making around, on average, like 400 horsepower. So that's good. Since we have power, I should probably get the lumber mill up and running again. So we'll up the priority of that. We'll keep the great engineer Khan in there, just ticking over the old logs. We got water being made. Oh no, look, we got a beaver with broken teeth. Okay, so in well-being, we got the teeth grindstone. Only takes 5 logs. So let's wang that down up there. So we've just gone through another day. Things are working out quite nicely, to be fair. I think the trees now, these oaks, they're finally starting to grow. He says, actually, click on all of them. They're like, oh, they're really far off. They're really far off. Yeah, so at the moment, our forester's doing nothing, Montana Williams. We may want to plant more oaks about. Oh, we do have oaks back here, actually. What percentage are they on? 18, 9. Oh, man. We're going to run out of wood. We are going to run out of wood. Okay, not ideal. Yeah, I think for now, then, let's fill up the back of all of those with oaks. And maybe down here, we could get some oaks, because that forester does reach down here. Or do I want to make this farmland? I mean, it mixes with the poo water. That might make this ground like more fertile. Now, sod it. We'll get some oaks down here. We'll get some oaks down there. There we go. Oh no. What's that? What's happened there? The ground's all like infected. And where is Montana Williams? Okay, Montana Williams is down there planting. Can they not plant up there? Because that's now infected. How did that get infected? I swear when I put them in, that was fine.
That is not correct.
Oh no, I got to be careful here. I don't want my beavers getting ill. Oh no, Susan died of old age. Does that mean we're not making any science now? No, we're making no science. Attention, beavers. Excuse me. Look up here, please. Beavers, I need someone to step up and be a scientist. Any takers? Any takers? Hello, person in there pumping their wood. Anyone think it might suit them quite well? All right, so good news is I did convince someone to be a scientist. So we got Scientist Nate in there. Yes, that's worth double science, surely. Another thing I am sort of wondering, because I'm about to run out of wood, should I try and get up to these? Because that's only two stair sets. I reckon that's sensible. So staircase, little bit of a path. And then we'll build a lumberjack flag or 2 up there. So that should help us get some more wood. We still haven't built this grindstone thing. What are we waiting for? Do we have No, we have a builder. He's just not doing anything. I mean, actually, to be fair, I think he's built like the world's longest stair set, and I'm saying he's done nothing. As I just fast forward through the night again, there's a couple of things I want to do today. I probably want to try and prepare up here. So I want berry pickers, maybe wood choppers. If I had a lumberjack, oh, they do actually reach. Let's shove a path along there, and then I can do lumberjacks there. Oh no, look, they don't reach as many trees there. Whereas, oh look, if I rotate it, Yeah, I gotta rotate it that way. Okay, so I gotta do that and then shove a bit of path like there just to get like all the trees that I can from that one. And then here I can put a gatherer flag. That doesn't really need to be anywhere close. The berries are right next to it. Nice. And then probably just get some storage up here. So I'll get a small warehouse, maybe just 2 small warehouses. Unless I may want 2 wood choppers. Or just build that now. There we go. All right, okay, that's good. Yes, I do have these trees that I could chop down though. I'm trying to save them as like a little bit of a pine resin area though. I can't believe how like well this worked out. I need to look at my like industrial. What else do I do? I mean, we got gears I could get involved. There's also the metal stuff. But oh no, a smelter does need gears. So yeah, gears is my next step, I think. Again, that's 100 science to unlock. I think I might just need more beavers. Oh look, the tooth grindstone is done. Yes. Oh, doesn't that feel better? Doesn't that feel better? I'm gonna get more breeding pods done. Let's add 2 more. We'll really try and expand the colony. I'm hoping when we get up here with the berries, that will help solve that as well, because we have more berries going in. Because we are nearly out of berries down here. There's only 2 berry bushes that have berries left. They do grow back, but they take a bit of time. All right, it's another night. Everyone's sleeping rough in the field again. I should probably try and get some housing, because that will make my beavers happier. What have we got? We got barracks. That holds 10. So 2 of those, 40 logs each though. That's a lot of logs. Yeah, and I probably want to build these like sort of out the way maybe. I was thinking sort of long term, what do I want to do here? Actually, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to plan what we're going to do long term. So we've got bad water coming from there. This is going to be our industrial area powered by poo. That's fine. Up here though, like I love a valley with a big dam across it, a mega dam. So what I'm thinking long term, we dam like across there, basically across the middle of our colony at the moment, and that will flood this entire area. And look, there is like a little channel here with a little natural dam, so that could make water flow down this way, but then there is poo water down here as well. Oh look, it's a double sourced one. Man, there's so much poo over this. Why is there so much poo over here? What's going on? But yeah, I'm thinking mega dam here, and then the water can either overflow this way, or we can just make it flow out the back, out that way, because then we'll store way more water, which is good for drinking, but it does mean everything down here will lose. So if the water went up to this way, yeah, I think all of this sort of area should become green, because that's what's going to be tricky on this map, trying to keep everything sort of green. So yeah, anyway, housing then, I think I'm safe to do that sort of over this end. I think this is always going to be like brown ground. So if I shove a house there and maybe another one opposite, I'll do one like normal priority, the other one will be very low priority, cheeky path in between. Then that should start housing some beavers eventually, and then they'll be happy and they'll live longer, they'll work harder, jobs are good. And right, we're up to 100 science, and I think I can now unlock a platform or a levy to try and get this bit in. So a levy's 120 science. Do I wait a little bit, or do I just get a platform for 100? Now platforms cost planks as well, but only 2 logs. I feel like both will be useful, but maybe a levy is more useful, so maybe just wait a little bit, as long as scientist Nate hasn't snuck off again. No, he's still in there sciencing away. Right, so we're just 1 science short. Now I've noticed the berries here have dried out, so that beaver is just sat on their butt, crisp burn Heisel. So Chris, boosh, you're sacked. Go find another job. It does mean we're completely out of berries though. We're not breeding anymore, so I definitely need to get up here. Thankfully, we now have the science to unlock the levy. So yes, please. Boosh. And now we can place these around, and we can also plan our mega dam if we wanted to. Probably a little bit early to be thinking about that, but we'll shove that there. We'll shove stairs on top, and then we can get to these berries. Love to see it. Oh, look down here, our forester, they've actually stopped planting. So presumably this infected ground, that's ground you can never plant on. So I guess clear planting area of those, because we're never going to be able to plant there. I did not know it worked like that, but that's good to know. I guess we'll pause that job as well, just so they can do something more productive. Probably, either become a beaver or chop some trees down, because look, we have access to up here now. I need to cut these trees down actually. So just select all of those dead trees. And then has anyone come up here? No, they haven't. If I just high prioritize that, there you go. Montana Williams is coming up. Oh no, look, Koi died of old age. No way. All the OGs die so early on. I'm so sorry, King Patrons. But good news if you are like a normal patron, well, engineer and above, because it means you're now in with a chance of being named after a beaver, because I've got through the kings. So now every beaver will be randomly picked, and you can join some of these guys. All right, so the next day you can see trees up here being chopped down, so that's good. We have wood income. I didn't realize I have so many berries like stored underneath. I've got 127 berries, so we're actually okay for berries. I don't need to rush up here as urgently as I thought. So what I might do next, sort of just prepare for the next drought, because it's going to happen at some point. I feel like food we're pretty good for thanks to the berries, but also the kohlrabis. Water, maybe worth getting some extra water storage. We're only pumping with one at the moment. Like, Klishnikov, they're doing a good job. Like, that is mighty fine log pumping form. But yeah, let's get some extra water storage on the go. So, small tank. Hang on, what do you need for a big tank? 120 science. Nah, that's too much science. We don't have the science. Yeah, what I'm thinking, 3 along there, 2 opposite. Yeah, and I've left little gaps so that I can get extra pumps in. Like where this guy's sleeping, Magmarel, they are sort of pumping in their sleep actually. But that should allow me to get water pumps in, like just the orientation of like the path. They should fit in there quite nicely. Oh, look, we've built our barrack. All these beavers are no longer homeless. So they're up to like level 5. Oh, look, really a king up to level 6. He is actually better than everyone else. He's called really a king, and he is actually, oh, it's because he's the builder. He's got the wet fur. That's an extra point. So yeah, he's got 10% working speed and 5% movement speed. So pays to be a hard worker to have to walk through the water. Oh no, the great engineer Khan died of old age. Oh, they did such engineering. I believe they helped design this area, the poo power. They calculated efficiently that if we waited for the droughts, we'd be able to build this without getting our feet covered in poo. They were such a great engineer, but now they've moved on. They will be remembered. Anyway, the good news is we've now got our stairs all the way up to there. There's just 2 more staircases to go in. We have the planks, we have the logs, so we're just waiting on our builder to do that. Look, you can see you can see him swimming with a log across there. So that is decent. I'm actually feeling like really, really prepared this season. I don't think there's anything that's gonna like stop me. Like this poo water, yeah, it's quite annoying. Like I wasn't able to plant trees there and stuff, but like no one's got sick from it yet. And I think as long as you just keep an eye on like where it goes, it shouldn't be too confusing. I mean, I'm taking advantage of the poo water, really. It's meant to be a negative, but it's just made the game easier in my opinion. I can't foresee anything going wrong with the poo water in the future at all, and you can quote me on that. Right, so good news everyone, we have buildings up here now. Something I've just noticed this game does, it tells you, can you see that number there, 63? That's the distance to the district center, and because it's in red, it's basically really, really far, so it's quite handy to like know like which jobs are like gonna take ages to get to and stuff. Also we got 126 science. We do have 2 scientists on the go. Sleasley has now joined scientist Nate, so that's good. The logs up here though, they are nearly done. Peter's done an incredible job. I mean, to be fair, Montana Williams has also been helping. I should probably, let's pause one of them, then maybe they'll come up here. I gotta say mark tree cutting area, and I've just got to go select all that, so they will get chopped. Yeah, I'm gonna low prioritize that workplace, and then we need a berry gatherer up there. One other thing I was thinking, you know, I've just put all these water storages down here. I mean, actually it looks like none of them have logs yet. I'm going to delete all of them because whilst I want them to be close to my log pumpers, I also don't want to have to move too much stuff later on. And now I'm thinking super mega uber duper uber dam, like later on. I'm thinking probably dam from like this point. I feel like this is the level I wanna keep as like my farm area. I mean, they'll probably go like sort of along that sort of a line. So I don't really want to do anything back from that. Remember, because I'm going to have all this water, I'm likely going to move my water pumps like up here somewhere. So what I'm thinking, just along this edge maybe? Or maybe that's not the best edge to do. Oh, I don't know actually. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my log pumpers will be here though, because that's got the highest sort of wall, so that will have the deepest depth of water. Don't want to do them on that bit because that will probably dry out in like the longer droughts. So yeah, water storage probably wants to be over this end. That's quite a distance for now though, isn't it? Yeah, so maybe for now I'll sort of go like middle. We'll shove them in the crevices up here. That's a good bit of extra storage. storage, I think. Peter's now moved up here, by the way. So the two that were chopping down the logs over here, they're now up here, chopping down logs, picking berries. The greater good, as people say. So that is one successful mission. Right, oh man, we're up to 21 beavers now. There's so many kids. We've got seven beaver babies. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna prioritize this barrack, get it done, see who the one homeless beaver's gonna be. Oh, there's a drought approaching. Panic. So with that in mind, I think the barrack's done. So there's only one homeless beaver. Let's see who it's gonna be. So this first column is everyone that has a house. So you can see it's all house symbols until we get the Lagomorph, so little baby Lagomorph. You're gonna be sleeping rough on your own. They're only 1 day old, but we do not prioritize kids here. We prioritize adults because they work. They need the bonuses. Sorry, kids. But yeah, anyway, let's get these water storages done. There's beavers coming over to build them. And I guess while that's going on, we're going to need an extra log pumper. So up the priority on that. Tony's taken that mantle, but I don't know how long the drought is going to be. The last one was it 3 days? I think so. It wasn't crazy long, but it was long enough. By the way, loads of people like growing up now, so we actually have loads of jobs. Do we have enough food? Yeah, we got enough food. I'll tell you what then, let's get those berries picked. So Mate's the Fascinator, or Mates. So yeah, they can add to our berry haul. Yes, we do have a lot of berries, but you can never have too many. That's what I was always taught as a kid. Oh look, over here, there's no more logs. So pause both of you. Maybe unpause the forester. Up priority on that. I am Destructor Man. Go get planting. We've got a few gaps in there. Not many, but a few. Now you can see our water storage is done, so I will reduce the number of builders now. And then as we are growing the colony fast, I reckon let's get a gear workshop unlocked for 100 science. We got 164, so yeah, that's good. So unlock that. Yes, please. And then we'll shove that next to our planks. Boosh. So now we're making planks and gears. Lovely, because we're going to need gears for the big water storage and like the metal stuff. Actually, where is the closest metal area? I don't see any ruins. Wait, is that the closest one? That's miles away. Oh, that's going to have to be another district. Oh, there's some up there as well. There is some up there. I mean, that is closer, I think. Wow, there's not a lot of metal on this map. Anyway, look, our beavers are happier than ever. Oh, we're up to level 5. So just as our beavers got as happy as ever, Chris died. Sorry, Chris, you didn't get to experience the happiness everyone else has. I never seem to do this in Timberborners, but I'm going to try and prioritize a bit of well-being. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get a little campfire on the go. Let's get this in early, make people happy. I reckon up there would be quite a good spot. So campfire, maybe a rooftop terrace as well. Oh, look. Oh, they've had a makeover. Is that a fire pit in the middle? Oh, man. There's a fire pit in the middle. So yeah, the downside of these, they can only go on roofs, hence the rooftop terrace name. But I don't have easy access at the moment. So maybe I will have to wait a little bit, or could I shove it on there? I could shove it on there. Then again, we need stairs up and stuff. I mean, up there works perfectly, but I need a platform. I mean, actually, I got 120 science. Shall I do it? Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. We'll shove that there. We'll unlock the platform. 100 science to unlock that. Boosh. Then we'll shove the platform there, which means we can just continue that path straight over to there. Then we'll have a rooftop terrace. Lovely. And then our beavers will be happy. I mean, except this little beaver who's still sleeping rough. I mean, who is that? It's Simon Levine. 0 days old, literally been born into homelessness, while all the other beavers, they all sleep indoors. But yeah, aside from that, we should be good. Oh my goodness, the drought has started. Panic. So there's no more poo water. There's no more normal water coming, which means this is going to stop spinning, so we're not going to be making planks or gears. I need to pause those as well. Oh dear, it's a 4-day long drought as well. Now, will I survive? You're going to have to find out next time, because we're ending on a cliffhanger. Peace, love, and Timberborners. Bye, guys.